Why 2026 is the most dangerous time to have a college degree and what to do instead. 2 months ago, the CEO of BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, $11 trillion under management, got on stage and warned that the class of 2026 could face the highest unemployment in years. No recession needed. Just AI eating the jobs that they spent 4 years and tens of thousands of dollars training for. The CEO of Anthropic, one of the biggest AI companies on the planet, is predicting AI eliminates half of all entry-level white-collar jobs. Meanwhile, a 22-year-old apprentice plumber right down the street from me cleared close to 60 grand last year. No debt, tools paid for, and he's just getting started. Now, I'm going to show you exactly why 2026 is the most dangerous time in modern American history to have a college degree and exactly what to do instead. Look, I want to be clear up front. I'm not anti-college. I mean, come on, hook 'em horns. If you're going to be a doctor, a nurse, an engineer, a pharmacist, a teacher, man, go get the degree. You need it. But if you're 17, 18 years old right now, and your guidance counselor is telling you that any degree is better than no degree, they're working off a playbook from 1995. They were taught you need to tell every kid they need to go to college. I remember being told when I was in school, if you don't go to college, you'll never amount to anything. That playbook just got absolute in real time, and they don't even know about it. They haven't updated it. And I don't mean this wrong, but I'm going to tell you, if your parents, your teachers, your principals, your counselors are telling you you need to go to college, they have no idea what they're talking about. And you'll end up making more money than every one of them. And look, if you're a parent, if you've got a kid, if you've got a nephew, if you've got a younger sibling about to sign that loan paperwork this fall, send them this video today. Because once they sign it over, federal student loans cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. Did you hear me? You're stuck with that number for the next 20 to 50 years. Here's what's actually happening. Now, rule number one, the debt math has changed, but the payoff didn't. The average bachelor's degree graduate leaves school owing $35,530. That's the average. Go to private nonprofit school, $39,510. For profit, $47,730. The total U.S. student loan debt right now, today, $1.77 trillion. That's a T, a capital T. That's bigger than the GDP of most countries on earth. Now, for decades, the deal was simple. Take on the debt, get the degree, get the white-collar job, pay it off in 10 years, maybe, if it took that long, and be set for life. Well, that deal is dead. And I'm going to prove it to you with 3 data points. Reason number 2, the first rung of the ladder, it's gone. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York just released the numbers. Unemployment for recent college graduates aged 22 to 27, 5.6%. Now, that's higher than the national unemployment rate. The whole point of a degree was that it was supposed to protect you. It's not protecting anybody right now. But the unemployment numbers alone don't tell the story. Look at which jobs are disappearing. Tech hiring of new grads at Meta, Microsoft, Google, down 25%. And that's just last year. Down 50% from pre-pandemic. Guys, the jobs are going away. Okay, Stanford's Digital Economy Lab put out a paper last year. Now we're talking last year, called Canaries in the Coal Mine. They found that early career workers in the jobs most exposed to AI, software developers, marketers, sales, had 16% slower employment growth than workers in jobs AI can't touch. The Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, Fortune magazine, they're all running the same story. The bottom rung of the career ladder is breaking off. Think about what AI actually does well. It writes emails, it writes code, it reviews documents. It builds spreadsheets. It summarizes meetings. Those are every single one of them, the exact jobs that your degree was supposed to get you. Paralegal, junior developer, entry-level marketing, financial analyst, junior accountant. The first job that your college degree was supposed to lead to is the exact job that AI does for free, 24 hours a day, without a salary, without health insurance, without complaining, without calling in sick, without coming in with a hangover. These are the things, well, you can still do all that. You're just not going to have anywhere to go. Reason number 3, the smartest people in finance and tech are saying it out loud. This is the part that should scare the heck out of you. It's not just YouTubers. It's not just trade guys saying college is broken. Watch who else is saying it. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, $11 trillion in assets in March of this year, on stage at an infrastructure summit. He said the pathway from college to a white-collar job, the deal that built the American middle class after World War II, is being disrupted by AI. And we're not adapting fast enough. Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, the man literally building the AI, he's publicly predicting it eliminates up to half of all entry-level white-collar jobs and pushes unemployment into double digits. A survey by Monster, Monster.com, the job site where jobs were posted that your dad used to use, found that 9 out of 10 members of the class of 2026 are worried AI is going to take their job, up from 6 out of 10 just 1 year ago. When the people building the AI are warning you their product is going to eat the job market, you need to listen. Now, here's what nobody's telling you. While all that's happening on one side of the economy, the other side has been screaming for workers and nobody's listening. The United States is short roughly 500,000 skilled workers right now. Plumbers, electricians, HVAC techs, welders. The average plumber in this country is in his mid-50s. The guys retiring outnumber the guys coming in 3-1. And to be honest, it's probably more than that. But that's what an economist calls a supply and demand imbalance. What you and I call it is leverage. The trades have leverage we haven't had in 50 years. And that leverage is showing up in your paycheck. A licensed master plumber in a major metro area is clearing $90,000 to $150,000. Own a small plumbing business, 3 trucks, 4 employees, you're looking at $250,000 or more. One small plumbing business, 3 trucks, 4 employees, and you're looking at $1 million a year. Apprentices start at $18 to $22 an hour. That's a national average. Here in town, they're probably right in there. And they're getting paid this while they learn. No debt. We pay them. Have you ever heard of earn while you learn? You get paid to learn the trades. You're not paying to go to college. Can you? Sure. Do you have to? No. I got a job as a plumber when I was 16. Well, it was a long time ago. But I ended up going back to high school. Here's the deal. You don't have to pay to learn. You can actually get paid. If you join the union training programs, and I'm talking plumbers, electrical, HVAC, it doesn't matter. If you join the union training program while your friends are going to college and racking up debt and student loans, you can make maybe $300,000 or $400,000 in that same amount of time. But what about AI taking trades jobs? I get this question every single week in the comments. So let me handle it directly. Show me the robot that's going to crawl under a 1952 house in University Park in Dallas in July, a crawl space that's 22 inches tall, identify a slab leak, and reroute a copper line. Show me the robot that's going to walk into Mrs. Henderson's kitchen, see her crying because her husband just passed away, talk to her about her dog, and quote her a fair price on a water heater without making her feel like a transaction. It doesn't exist. And it's not going to exist in your lifetime. Physically, trades require 3 things AI doesn't have yet and probably never will. Number 1, a body that fits into tight, unpredictable, dirty spaces. No two of which are the same. Okay? They're all different. Crawl space, attic, it doesn't matter. Number 2, judgment about thousands of variables that change every single job. Now, can they build that into their mind? Sure. It's not there yet. And number 3, trust. Trust with a human being who's letting you into their home with their family inside. That's why the trades are the one corner of the economy where AI is actually making tradespeople more valuable, not less. We use AI now for scheduling, dispatching, estimates. It saves us hours every single week, and I love that. But the work is still done with guys out in the field. And I mean, when I say guys, I mean men, women. It does not matter. If you're a woman in the trades, you think smarter, you normally move up higher. Now, what do you do instead? Well, let's look at the math. So let me show you this side by side. Say Kid A. Kid A versus Kid B. Kid A goes to a 4-year state school. Total cost, tuition plus living, about $108,000. Graduates at 22, $35,000 in debt. Now, he did that because he worked every day that he went to school. He had a job. He was a bartender in Austin, Texas, on East Riverside. I've seen this kid. I know it. Now he spends the next 8 to 12 months applying for jobs in a 5.6% graduation unemployment market. Maybe he lands a $48,000, $50,000 a year entry level role. Maybe he doesn't. Kid B signs up for a plumbing apprenticeship. Year 1 makes about $38,000. Year 2, $45,000. Year 3, $55,000. Year 4, journeyman license, $65,000 to $75,000. At 22, when Kid A walks across that stage with $35,000 in debt, Kid B has earned over $200,000, has zero debt, has a journeyman's license, and he's 4 years into a career instead of starting out at zero. He's actually making good money now. Next year, he's probably going to make $100,000 a year. Kid B, who got the job at $48,000, may have got a 2% raise. Not too good. By 30, if Kid B gets his master's license and opens his own shop, and that's the path I'd push him towards, he's out earning 80% of college graduates in his city. By 40, it's not even close. It's the math that nobody at the college fair is going to show you. Because if they show you that math, you don't sign the paperwork. How do you actually get started? Look, if you're 17, 18, 19 right now, or you've got somebody at home in that range, here's the move. 4 steps. Make sure that you write these down. Step number 1, pick a trade. Plumbing, electrical, HVAC, welding. Go to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics website. Look at job growth in your zip code. Pick the one with the strongest demand nearest you. Now, me, I would have hated electrical. I don't like getting shocked, but I loved water. Plumbing made my life amazing. Step number 2, find an apprenticeship. Now, there's 2 paths you can go here. Union, go to apprenticeship.gov and search your state. Non-union, call 3 local plumbing companies in your area and ask if they're hiring an apprentice. Most of them are. And a lot of them will say yes on the spot because they're looking for people like you. Now, you can go to trade school. You can do a bunch of different things. You don't have to. Now, I tell people at this point, think about it. Do you want to do commercial? Do you want to do residential? Just think about it. Put yourself, do you want to be up on that high rise working, or would you rather work at a house right down the street from where you live? Do you want to do service or new construction? I recommend starting with new construction. You're going to learn what's behind the walls. Then if you want to get into service, now you learn how to fix everything. Residential, commercial, industrial, that's up to you. Step number 3, if you're not sure yet, do a trade school. Go to trade school 9 to 12 months, roughly anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000, all in. That's less than college. Matter of fact, compare that 15 grand to the 108,000 for college. It's not even in the same universe. And then step number 4, get your license. A plumbing apprenticeship is typically 4 to 5 years. Pass the journeyman exam. Then a few years after that, go get your master's license. That's the chain. That's it. There's no SAT, no admissions essay, no FAFSA. Heck no. 35 grand of debt waiting at the end of it. It's not there. Here's what I want you to do. If this video was useful, if you know somebody about to sign a loan this fall, send this video to them right now before you forget. Just hit share right under it. That's the favor. That's the only thing I'm asking of you. If you're a parent and you want me to dig deeper into one specific trade, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, welding, drop the trade in the comments. Whichever one gets the most votes, I'll make that video. If you're already in the trades and you're sending this to your nephew or your niece because you've had the communications degree conversation at every family get together for the last 2 years, go get them. Send me the screenshot. And when they thank you in 5 years, I'll share it. I'm working on a video right now, the top paying apprenticeship programs in 2026. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you see when it comes out. The college or you'll never amount to anything lie is dead. If your parents are telling you this, your teachers, your principals, the counselors, they don't know. The trades are where the wealth is moving. Don't get stuck in college. Don't get stuck with the debt. I'm Roger Wakefield, and I'll see you in the next video.